Anyway, so this time what I'm going to talk about is blowjob. So if you have read the title and the conclusion of this episode, you may confused. You may have confused. So I don't think you get confused if you have read the description column of this episode. But actually, so if you only check the title of this episode, you may get you might get confused what I'm going to talk about. Anyway, so you might get confused with or about what I'm going to talk about. I'm sorry for my grammatical mistake, but actually, so anyway, what I'm going to talk about is how should I say it? What I'm going to talk about is a branch of blowjob, or a branch of porn videos dealing with blowjob, which is a topic of this, which is a how should I say, which is the main track of this episode, or the main track. I'm sorry for my I'm sorry for my stumbling manner of speaking English language. That is because I'm a non-native speaker of English language. Anyway, hello everybody. I'm Richard Gong of Work to Live podcast version, and so my introduction has been delayed, but actually, so I'm thinking of proceeding this episode as always. As always, which means so this episode is also going to comprise or obtain many digressions, and of course I'm thinking of talking about the main track, or the original topic of this episode tersely or concisely maybe. But actually, so I'm speaking slowly. That is because so I'm not used to, or I have not been used to speaking English language as a foreign language. Anyway, so the title is I should have told you the title. I should have told you the title of this episode. I should have told you the title. Yeah. So the title is Making concave tricks is effective for arousing viewers of porn videos, and the conclusion is the visual effect of suction is becoming one of the primary factors to engage viewers in porn videos of blowjob. I'm sorry for the difficult explanation in the description column of this episode. And anyway, so what I'm going to talk about is a kind of difficult stuff. And first of all, what suction is what I should explain about to you. Anyway, suction is a noun term of suck, which means suction occurs when for example when something drains some, for example liquid or other types of so gas, for example. In some cases, sucking some particles can be possible anyway. But actually, so when it comes to using this word suction, so not sanction, but suction. So suction is used for draining some liquid from a tube or something like that. Anyway, so this time is so. I think you can understand if you're a man, or if you're grown ups, or if you're male grown ups. I think you have already understood the content or the inward of blowjob, which means so typical image of blowjob. I'm sorry. I think what I'm going to tell you is a kind of gender segregation or gender discrimination, but the typical picture of blowjob is that there is a beautiful woman who is sucking the penis of a man, which is I'm sorry for there's another or there are other types of blowjob, like a man who sucks a penis of man, and a man who sucks a dildo of a man, such a picture is alright, or such a picture is incomprehensible, and or such a picture it can be the case in some situations, in some cases, or in a case of, for example, gay couples, gay marriages are tolerated, or gay marriages are legalized in some countries, or same-sex marriages are legalized in some countries, which is maybe my country has legalized. Maybe my country has legalized same-sex marriages, maybe. So which is why lesbian people and gay people came to be able to marry each other, which I think is, I think that is good in terms of that social diversity anyway. But actually, so apart from such a, how should I say, I thought to call those people LBGT. Wait a moment, please. I thought the name of the word. Anyway, so LBGT. No, LGBT is the correct abbreviation for what I should say. Anyway, I don't tell you the meaning of LGBT. Anyway, this episode is not for explaining LGBT section. So anyway, I don't have to explain. Maybe you do not need more explanation. I don't have to. I have explained enough to you. Anyway, so visual effect of suction is becoming one of the primary factors. So which means, recently some porn videos of blowjobs have advertised themselves, saying that, which means some advertisements contain, for example, contain words like, so concave chicks or so women, which means, so beautiful women suck penises of men, and so their sucking forces, or their sucking forces are strong enough to make concave chicks on their own faces, which is those recent advertisements right. Well, such writings are added to the advertisement of porn videos dealing with blowjob in my country, and which is the case I think. So I don't know whether you can get some porn videos by searching porn videos of blowjob on, for example, Pornhub or X videos or X hamsters, but actually, so when it comes to, for example, I mean, capturing, yeah, when it comes to capturing videos of beautiful porn actresses who sucking the penises of porn actors, for example, please imagine such a scene, or such scenes where beautiful women are sucking or giving head for men. Anyway, so but actually, so in such scenes, so women should create concave cheeks on their own faces. I don't know whether you can understand my explanation, but actually, so those concave cheeks entail what those concave cheeks are, how should I say, not instigated by, so inspire the viewers, or how should I say, yeah, inspire the viewers with a strong draining forces, or with draining forces, or draining or sucking forces taking sperm out of their penises, so which is an image, or which is a picture, or which is a type of pictures the viewers of porn videos would have. They watch some blowjob porn videos where women have strong draining abilities, with having enough to get concave chicks, or dented chicks on their own faces. Anyway, so I'm sorry for my complicated explanation. So which is why, so for example, if you're a woman who, for example, if you're a woman, so what I'd like you to know this time is that, for example, if you're a woman who has a plan of sucking or doing blowjob for your boyfriend, so please try to suck the penis of your boyfriend, or suck the penis of that man, or strongly enough to create concave chicks or dented chicks on your boss chicks, which is what I'd like you to know this time. Anyway, so digression is over, and for example, that's enough. So I don't know whether you can really create such forces, and just to start with, so to create such concave chicks, or dented chicks on your boss chicks. And you need to, so you need to create airtight space inside your mouth, and you have to, but I think it's really difficult for the novices of blowjobs. I mean, so to create such strong sucking force inside the mouths of the women who are going to suck the penises of men, for example. So you need to create air. Not you need. If you are a woman and if you are women who are going to suck the penises of some men, for example, you need to create some airtight space inside your mouth. And if you are men and who are going to ask some women to suck your penises, for example, those women need to create airtight space inside their mouths, and which is really difficult for the novices of doing blowjob, which is what I'm saying. So they need to or those women need to adhere their own lips onto the surfaces of penises without creating any open space, so that they can create airtight space. But actually, so those women need to breathe simultaneously. They need to breathe and suck the penises. I mean, those women need to breathe and suck the penises simultaneously, so that those women can't breathe, or can't inhale air from their mouths, or and from their mouths. I mean, yeah. But actually, so they need to inhale air out from the outside into their bodies through nostrils, or through noses. Anyway, but so which is why, so those women needs to be concerned about such simultaneous actions between breathing and sucking penises, or sucking cocks. I mean, anyway. So in such a case, so those women those women may need some practices to create such concave cheeks on their own on their faces. I mean, so this is I think this is an enough explanation for this episode. Maybe this episode I don't think this episode contains many digressions. So, but actually, I'm thinking of ending this episode, and the title is "Making Concave Cheeks is Effective for Arousing Viewers of Porn Videos." And the conclusion is the visual effect of suction is becoming one of the primary factors to engage viewers in porn videos of blowjob. So if those women can, or if those if porn actresses can create concave cheeks when they are sucking the penises of porn actors, for example. So the porn videos capturing those women may become popular in, for example, in Pornhub or X Hamsters or X videos. And in the case of my countries, those many women, or many porn videos began to deal with beautiful women or beautiful girls who can create concave cheeks or dented cheeks on their own faces when those beautiful or cute girls are sucking the penises of men who appear to the screens of porn videos, which is a present situation of porn videos dealing with blowjobs. And the time of recording of this episode is the time of recording this episode was the recording time of this episode is it's the beginning of October in 2022. And so the most remarkable event is that maybe the value of British pound had marked the record lowest value to the value or to that of US dollars. And to start with the value of the local currency, or to start with the value of the currency used in my country has been lowered considerably to that of US dollars anyway. And another one is that so there had been a national vote or referendum done in the conquered oblasts or conquered regions in Ukrainian soil, and that referendum had been done or executed by Russian Federation, and Ukrainian four regions or some regions or some oblasts of Ukraine are ceded to Russian Federation, which are the remarkable events essentially. So that's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you. So this is a correction. So what I'd like to correct is that so not in the former segment, but actually I said that in this episode I said that so it's necessary to create so airtight spaces in the mouths or in the mouths of women who sucks the penises of men. But actually so this is that those women needs to create concave cheeks on their own faces, which means so it's fine to create some spaces in the mouths of women, and which has and those spaces, those internal spaces of mouths need to have lower pressures than the pressures outside their mouths or outside their face, which means so please imagine the physics of the internal pressure and external pressure between inside the body and outside the body. So which is what I'd like you to imagine. So those women, which means those women who are going to suck the penises of men need to create considerably lower pressure or extremely lower pressures lower pressures in their mouths, which is what I'm saying, which means if those women could successfully create spaces in their mouths or in their mouths, having considerably lower air pressures than that of the outside their bodies or outside their mouths. So which is how they can, so which means if those women create such physical environment or conditions between the inside of their mouth and external environments of their bodies. So so that those women can create concave cheeks, which is what I like, which is how I'd like you to understand this episode. So of course, it's alright if those women can create airtight spaces in their own mouths or in their own mouths. But actually, but actually, if those women are worried about whether they can create such airtight spaces when they are sucking the penises of men, so the answer is no. The answer is no. No, you don't. Which means, it's fine to create. What is necessary is to create concave cheeks. So to accomplish the purpose, which is to create concave or dented cheeks. So those women do not have to create airtight spaces in their own mouths. So what is necessary is to accomplish the purpose. What is necessary is to accomplish the purpose. What is necessary is to achieve or get the purpose done. So which means you don't have to, those women do not have to create airtight spaces, but what they have to create is other spaces having considerably or extremely lower. What those women have to create are the spaces having considerably lower or extremely lower air pressures than that of the outside their bodies.